all-time high on Binance, and that's compared to an all-time high January 2018, if you remember, towards the top of the last bull market. Things are heating up on Bitcoin. More importantly, a weekly indicator that just triggered, and it is incredibly, incredibly bullish. What is up, everyone? Dan here. Thanks for coming by. Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the like button on the way in. You know it means a lot. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. As we grow this channel, we're at 31,000 subscribers. I don't want Bitcoin catching up to me, although there's a high likelihood. I'm sure it will surpass me one day. Thanks for coming by, everybody. This is the weekly chart on Bitcoin. If you don't think that looks beautiful, then you're crazy. I have this little square over here on the charts, and this is what we're going to talk about in a second. That is the parabolic stop and reverse indicator. It is incredibly bullish on the weekly chart. Before we do, the bulls are here. Binance trading volume surpassed $12 billion on Wednesday, and a new all-time high. Binance exchange had seen an all-time high in daily trading volume of more than $12 billion exchanged over the past 24 hours as of April 29th, 2020. The last time the exchange had seen volume at the current levels was in January 2018. We're talking top of the last bull market environment, everybody. And this bull market hasn't even started yet. That's the type of world we are living in terms of Bitcoin. According to CZ, CEO of Binance, the last time the daily volume spiked over 11 billion was during January 2018. As per the data from CoinMarketCap, Binance saw over 12 billion of daily trading volume. It says the past day, Wednesday, had seen Bitcoin gain about $1,300 in terms of price. If you're here right now, I hope you enjoyed your day. Bitcoin gives us these days. We've done so many videos, so many live streams where we're just hanging out with smiles on our faces because Bitcoin has made a nice move. Will there be a retracement? There's 100% a possibility, but in the meantime, we watch resistance and we see if this move can continue and lead us into the next bull market. So that's that. Bitcoin trading volume going crazy on Binance. Here's the weekly chart. This is what I want to talk about. This is the parabolic stop and reverse. If you're not familiar with this, I just want to read this short. This doesn't really get into the details of how this works, but just a short blurb. The basic use of the parabolic SAR is to buy when the dots move below the price bars, signaling an uptrend, and sell or short sell when the dots move above the price bars, signaling a downtrend. This will result in constant trade signals, though, as the trader will always have a position. That can be good if the price is making big swings back and forth, producing a profit on each trade. But when the price is only making small moves in each direction, these constant trade signals can produce many losing trades in a row. So I want to preface this by saying be very careful with these indicators. This is on the weekly chart, though, and it has been historically very, very reliable. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video, the reliability of this and what this might lead to in a coming uptrend or a coming bull market. So we got the signal. This signal has crossed below Bitcoin price, right? We see it's been for the last, I don't know, month and a half above Bitcoin price. We've gotten the signal on the weekly chart, zoomed out below Bitcoin price. My father-in-law, Ernie Segura, in the chats. Pound to you. Welcome to the live stream pod. Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate your support. So let's break this down, because I first want to look at historically like what this could mean, because historically, what has it done on the weekly chart every time we've gotten this indicator, right? So here's the indicator in real time on the weekly over here in the top right. Now we zoom out on the charts on the weekly and we go back, and I put a number next to every time on the weekly chart Bitcoin has put in the, and this is from a bear market low. So I've marked every time Bitcoin has this indicator has appeared on Bitcoin. So here's the first one in the bottom of the 2015 into 2016 bear market, right? There's the first one. This marked the bottom of the bear market. We have something similar that happened in our previous bear market low, right? So I marked both of them with 1. Then we had a swing high out of that, and we came back down, and then we had to put in another indicator, another parabolic stop and reversal indicator started right around October 2015. We marked that as number 2. That was the second time it happened after the first bear market low. And if you want to really compare similarities, this, right? Well, actually, I'm sorry. Actually, this would be the second time it happened. So let me move this over. This is number 2. And now we have number 3 happening right now. So here's number 3, and this is where it all lines. The timing of it. Again, so many indicators coming together, merging together. Right before halving, this indicator hits on the weekly. You can see this third time back then, also right before the Bitcoin halving. What did this lead to? Obviously, we saw some gains before the halving, but we consolidated back down, right? Keep an eye on that. Be ready for that. I'm not saying just because this indicator hit on the weekly that it's going to take us right to the moon. Be prepared for 30% drops along the way. And speaking of that, you know, as we saw higher highs and higher lows into the last bull markets, right? 4, another one hits 5, another 6. We had consolidation over and over again for these to keep hitting, right? For this stop and reversal indicator to kind of fall below price. Bitcoin consolidated 30% multiple times, right, along the way. So be prepared for that. But the picture I want to paint for you is the fact that this indicator, especially as we go from bear cycle to bull cycle, historically, and obviously we don't have a ton of history for Bitcoin, but historically, and we can go back to 2012 and, you know, into 2013, 2014, historically, when this indicator hits, it is a huge bullish signal, and we are there, everybody. We're entering that next cycle, that next bull market cycle, right? We're not there yet. And that kind of leads me to the weekly zoomed out charts, right? Here's our awesome indicator down there. We hit it, but what's ahead of us? We did a video earlier talking about resistance that lies ahead. There's a lot of resistance right now, and this is what we'll look for. But this is what lies ahead, right? We have our bear market, or I'm sorry, our bull market high to our bear market low. It's a Fibonacci retracement up to this 618 to 786. That is the bull market doors. And for us to get there, what we do want to see are bullish indicators. And right now on the screen, this, my friend, is a bullish indicator. This stop and reversal, simply because it's not like my favorite indicator of all time, but simply because historically it has led to gains, even if in the short term, right? When this hits, it leads to gains. What I want to tell you, right, when you're looking at these charts, weekly, it looks nice. That's bullish to have this indicator hit right now. But, and this is my approach, you really, at the end of the day, don't know if it's going to continue, right? Bitcoin can consolidate and we can get another one above price. We can get these indicators above price and we could be making a downtrend. That's a possibility. I don't want that to happen. I don't think that'll happen. I say I'm 75% bullish right now on the short term for Bitcoin to continue. However, there is a lot of resistance right now. This is the game changer. We're at the 50-week moving average, and it's that blue line. Bitcoin's just kind of hovering around, and that's the area we have to keep an eye on for Bitcoin. Now, going over to a shorter time frame, this is something you can look for. If you're wondering, well, I wonder if that weekly stop and reversal indicator is really reliable, go to the 6-hour chart, right? Here's the 6-hour chart. See what it's doing on this chart. Are we continuing to put in higher highs and higher lows on the 6-hour chart? You can even go to the 4-hour chart. Are we seeing continuous higher highs and higher lows? Are we breaking out of patterns in a bullish way? So far, Bitcoin has done that, right? So these are the hints that kind of translate over to the weekly chart to help us say, so far, this is pretty reliable. This is pretty bullish looking, the fact that this indicator has hit. So I wanted to just talk about this indicator because I've been watching it on the shorter time frames. I've been watching it on the 4-hour. I've been watching on the 6-hour. And the fact that we just put this in on the weekly, everybody, I don't know what else, I don't know how else to position it to you, but here's the first time it hits. Imagine if I did a video back here, right, on this week, February 18th, and I said, everybody, historically, this is a good indicator for Bitcoin. You know, not sure what's going to happen here, but that's a good indicator. And then from there, Bitcoin actually goes up to see 280% gains. We're in a similar scenario where something very similar could be getting ready to happen in terms of Bitcoin gains, right? So from where we are, I'm not going to add 280% like we got that move last time, although it very well could happen. Let's add 100%, you know, like 1/3 of that. We're at a $17,000 Bitcoin. And more importantly, Bitcoin, if Bitcoin makes a move like that, will have broken the Fibonacci retracement here, that 16,000 to 13,000 area. We're not in the bull market until we break that area. Could we be at the very beginning stages of that happening? Absolutely. Could we have already broken it? This might have already happened, right? If these world events didn't happen the way they did. But we don't know. That's really not even really worth talking about. But zoom down on the charts, everybody. To me, the data is clear as day. This is potentially extremely bullish and potentially one of the most bullish indicators that we have on Bitcoin right now. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you. If you're here right now, what is up? I appreciate you coming into the live stream. It's my second video of the day. Hit the like button right now if you're extremely bullish on Bitcoin. We had a $1,300 move today. That gets me hype. That gets me excited. There's a lot of awesome things going on in terms of Bitcoin right now, and we enjoy the gains while they last. And if Bitcoin dips, you better be prepared. I know myself, I'm ready to scoop up some more Bitcoin if we get some discounted Bitcoin. There's always the potential. There's always the potential for a dip, especially to this 200 moving average area right around $6,000 for a retracement. So not saying it's going to happen, but I hope you're ready for something like that to happen. Everybody, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm excited. And that is because Bitcoin is up, but it's also because 12 days until the halving is here. And Bitcoin as a technology, as a currency, is proving itself. It's setting itself apart. So put aside price gains, bullishness, the hype on Twitter, the hyped YouTube videos, the technology, and Bitcoin has positioned itself so well, and it's converging with world events like never before. And the fact that we are invested in something like that is incredibly powerful to me. So if you agree, hit the like button, subscribe, and just get it over with because it means a lot to me. And you know we're going to have some fun growing into this next bull market. I'm telling you, everybody, bull market's coming. It's just a matter of time. So what's up, Uncle G, Rob, Anthony, James, Mary, Marlon? What's up, everybody? I see you in the chats. I truly appreciate you coming by. Second video of the day. I'm also hyped up. I just hopped off the Peloton. I have like way too much energy right now after working out, and I'm just a little hyper right now. So I don't know what to say. And my camera's out of focus. So everybody, have an awesome rest of your night. It's time for me to get off of here, go relax, and settle down. We'll see what Bitcoin does. Look at that 50-week moving average right around 8,700. Hopefully Bitcoin could stay above there. Hopefully we get another breakout in the coming hours and we get some separation from that area. So let's see what happens. See you in the next video. God bless.